I cannot today, any day, with some long ass nails like this because no. Because no. Period. Period. Point blank.
Perfect.
What's up, beautiful people? My name is Kimberly B, as you can see. And how are y'all doing today? Good? I hope so. Well, today I'll be showing you guys how I did my own DIY nails using the Kiss acrylic set that was only $8. And I also will inform you guys of the other products that I used in addition to that in order to achieve my slay nails, you guys. So without further ado, let's go ahead and keep it pushing so we can get into it as far as the process and the products that I used. So as stated before, we are using the Kiss French Acrylic Sculpture Kit. It has everything that you'll need in order to complete your nail look. They also come with the fake nail tips in the French style as well as the natural style. If you already happen to have those nail tips, they also do sell a smaller kit with just the powder, the brush, the liquid, and the little buffer tool. And then today, in order to decorate my nails, I'm doing gel nails using my V-Shine UV LED lamp kit. Shout out to my sister because she got it for me for Christmas. But it was $39.99 on Amazon. And then the color that I'm using on my actual nails is that Sally Hansen Rosy Cheeks color. If you're looking for something that's cheaper, you can always use a dollar store polish. My favorite is the 505 Pink Bubblez color by LA Colors in their Color Craze collection. And then of course you'll need to pair that with a top coat. And the top coat that I've been using for years is the Sally Hansen Complete Salon Ultra Wear. Eventually your nails will chip, but I do feel that this helps to extend the life of my traditional non-gel nail polish. So you'll want to get you a top coat, but further ado, let's get moving on to prepping our nails. So to get started, we washed our hands, we cleaned up underneath our nails, and then we got some non-acetone nail polish remover in order to dehydrate our nails a bit on top. And now I'm just following through with a basic nail clipper in order to clip my nails down so that they're not long and extended up underneath our fake nail tips. Now I'm just going in with my cuticle cutter tool in order to cut off any excess hanging skin around my nails in order to get that, long extended nail look that looks really neat. You don't have like any cracked cuticles or anything of that sort. And then of course the tip is to make sure that you're softening your cuticles prior to doing this to avoid any excess damage and being very gentle so that you're not going too far in and cutting anything up because that's gonna hurt. Every time you put on sanitizer, you're gonna remember, damn, I should have soaked my cuticles. As well, another blah 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 blah. I can't talk. Let's get it. Okay, anyways though, so we are using a cuticle pusher tool as well in order to get everything in its place and looking good so that we can move on. Because my hands, y'all see this? Look at my hands. Who fought that is? Oh, stop that. Say hi to the people. Say, hey. But this is my baby, y'all. This is my son. He is 6 months old, and he wants to just say hi. Say hey. Oh, hey. Ah! Ah! Stop biting me. Hey, that's not nice, okay? You need to understand that's not nice. But yeah, he's a biter, as you can see. So if anybody got anything to say about how ugly my hands look, it's his fault, y'all. So I decided to use the natural nail tips from this kit. Those are the ones that are more so the color of our nails, not the white ones. And basically you have to trial and error it and see which nails fit yours. So you start off by just eyeballing it and saying, okay, I think this will fit my thumb or my index, and then literally try them on. But one thing that you definitely need to make sure that you're doing is making sure that the nail like literally easily sits on top of your nail, because if it doesn't, that means that it's more than likely too small. And if it is too small and you have to force it down in order for it to lay flat to your actual nail, then you might experience a lot of lifting later on because the nail was just too small to begin with. So if it's too big, you can always cut it down, but you definitely want to go bigger over small, because you can always reduce later. So now I'm just using the little buffer tool that I got out of the Kiss kit, and it's the pink side, and this is just to gently rough up the top portion of our nails so that the glue and the fake nail can adhere better to our nails. So here I'm just using a little bit of nail polish remover to dehydrate our nail bed once again, and then I'm going in with some nail glue on each of those nails. That first nail glue that you see that I'm using on the pinky is some nail glue that I had just in my own little personal kit, and for some reason I thought it would be better than the Kiss glue that comes in the pack, and I was totally wrong. It took me like 2 minutes in order to get that one pinky nail to stay on, and I had air bubbles and everything in there. So yeah, like the tip said, just go ahead and use the glue that comes with the pack because it's meant for the nails, and it literally takes 5 to 10 seconds in order to hold it in place where it is bubble free. Less hassle, all that, and it works very good. And then I went ahead and I did like a little stripe across the edge as well too, in order to try to make sure it was adhered as best as possible in the middle section of the nail. I'm cutting these nails down. I'm not wearing my nails this long. I know some people, they like them that long, but I just cannot. I want mine to be long, but not this long, because this is just like overboard for me, like I cannot today, any day, with some long ass nails like this, because no, period, point blank. So I'm using my basic nail clipper in order to go across my nails and just cut them down to generally get them shorter to start. I'm basically going for kind of like a medium length because I don't like them to be like natural nail short, but I like them to be like, if I'm putting on fake nails, I want them to look like fake nails. Like, I want them to look long, So I'm just cutting them down by using that nail tool, just cutting one side, cutting the other side, and then you can literally twist the top off at that point. Dang, I need some water. Water. Literally, I need some water. But anyways, though, I just started off by, okay, let me get some water. I'll be right back. Now that we've hydrated, I'm back, you guys. Hey! So basically, honestly, I think I need more because my voice, I don't know what's going on. Anyways, so I'm just using my filing tool in order to start shaping the nail. I was going for the coffin shape, or some people also call it the ballerina shape, where you have your sides going inward on a diagonal basis, and then the top is like a little square off. So I was going on the sides, and this is what I was looking like at the end. I just went back and forth between the two. You just want to be careful as well too when you're filing on the sides. You don't want to accidentally cut yourself. And then as well, you also want to look and make sure that your nails are lining up. So moving straight on into it, the fun part, honestly kind of like the most difficult part I would say, is applying our acrylic. So you want to get a glass container. This was just a regular basic glass little storage dish that I had, and I poured some of our acrylic liquid into that because you won't be contaminating the actual whole bottle, because you won't need to use all of it for one nail doing session. So I couldn't even get the top off with these nails, y'all. I was struggling, but we have our kiss brush, and what you want to do is go ahead and soak that kiss brush into the nail liquid. This sounds so horrible, my voice, I'm sorry. But yeah, big tip is to definitely take your time with this so you can slowly build the nails up. So basically they call it a bead when you make a little bubble, and mine was honestly too dry the first time that I tried it. This was the first time that I was trying the acrylic process on any of the nails, and I mean it's kind of like an art to it. You just have to get used to doing it, and then you'll be like, okay, that my brush is wet enough, and okay, I have enough powder, as long as it forms a bead. But basically you can do multiple beads per nail. I've seen where some people will do one bead for the top and then they'll go back in towards the bottom. But basically, you just want to make sure that you are patting the acrylic liquid in, and you also want to rotate your hands so that you can see your nail from multiple angles and make sure that every portion of your nail is covered. As well too, a big tip that I have is to basically make sure that you're staying in your lane with your acrylic powder, and by that I mean staying within the line. An issue that I had was that I was definitely like using too much at one point, and it was also going over my cuticle, so you see me here trying to clean it up afterward. But yeah, you definitely just want to be very slow and take your time about building that on. And this is another way to help prevent lifting, because if you're not like, putting acrylic over your cuticle, it's going to be all adhered to the nail and not, also to your cuticle area and things of that sort, like me. So don't be like me. But yeah, you just want to go ahead and make sure that you're cleaning around the sides and edges and stuff too if you accidentally do get acrylic powder anywhere. And take your time. So as you could kind of see in the previous tip, I was definitely not the neatest with my acrylic powder application. So that's another tip as well too. The better that you do with the acrylic powder, the less work that you'll have to do later on. But I did have tons of work to do in order to shape my nails. So basically I was just filing my nails and continue to rotate them in order to achieve an evenness on top of my nails. And then following that, I went in with that pink buffer tool once again, because it has like a very small like grading thing in order to make our nails very smooth. And you just want to make sure that it's not bumpy and that the nails are looking cohesive and that they're smooth. So this is our completed acrylic nail application itself. They are smooth, they are even, they are shaped as best as I could shape them. I did lose a little bit of my shape as I had applied that acrylic powder versus when I had previously shaped them by themselves, but I went ahead and I got ready to go ahead and polish my nails. The color that I'm using today was that Sally Hansen gel polish in the color Rosy Cheeks, and then from the V-Shine UV LED lamp kit, I had my base coat as well as my top coat from that kit. And as well, I have these little cute little diamonds that I'm gonna do to like ice my nails out a bit, y'all. So I went ahead and I started off with my base coat on each of those nails, and I just did a simple coat on each of them before curing them up underneath the light for about 60 seconds each. So now that I've completed the base coat, I'm going in with my Rosy Cheeks color by Sally Hansen. This is that gel polish I was talking about, you guys. I had to literally do 3 coats of this in order to get it to show up on my freaking nails. But, I mean, it worked out at the end of the day because it was still cute, you know. So I just cured that up underneath the light and continued on to do my coats. And then I finished it off by topping it with a top off coat that came from my V-Shine kit. Burr, did it just get cold in here? I think it did. Why? Because we're icing our nails out, sis. Okay, I'm just playing. Not really though, honestly, because it was so freaking cute, you guys. So let me tell you guys how I did this though. So what I did was I put that top coat on that I was telling you guys about. And it's just basically a top off coat. But what you do before you cure it is that if you want to apply some diamonds, you can go ahead and apply them then, because that the diamonds stick to the top coat and they're cured within there. So what I did was I just did a little pattern between like some bigger diamonds and smaller diamonds around the edge. And then as well too, if you would like, you can go ahead and seal the diamonds in by just putting a very small amount of the top coat on top of those diamonds, because you don't want to like take away like their shine and everything, you know. So a lot of times I don't, but sometimes I do, just for like added protection so that I don't have diamonds popping off. And then I went ahead and I cured it underneath the light for 60 seconds in order to keep it in place, you guys. So as you can see, I'm just using that little green tool, and it has like 2 balls on each of the ends, and that all came from my V-Shine kit as well, the little tool and the diamonds. So next, we're just doing the final touches at the end, and it is rubbing our nails with some rubbing alcohol. I don't know why, but they recommend it, y'all. Like they say, rub them off with some alcohol. I'm gonna figure it out. Wait a minute, let me figure it out. So we use the rubbing alcohol to get rid of any of the residue that might be on the nails, as well as any oils. It's basically just to get rid of any tacky feeling, you guys. So yeah, I went ahead and I rubbed it off with the rubbing alcohol, and as you can see, my nails aren't unflawed. I do have some issues where I could have filed better in certain areas, but this is only my 2nd time in my lifetime doing my nails by myself at home. The first time I tried, I was in high school, and then now I am out of college, and this is the first time in a long time that I've tried, but it's only my 2nd time in my lifetime, y'all. So I feel like I did not do too bad. The kits come with very great instructions on how to do your nails, so as long as you're willing to take some time out and be patient, it is possible to get your nails done at home for a small fraction of what you'll be paying at the shop, y'all. So I want to thank you all so much for watching. I hope that this helps you in your own process or gives you some inspiration to go for it and try it by yourself. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to become a Kim Ranger, you guys. My name is Kimberly. I'm named after the Pink Power Ranger, y'all. So I just figured, why not? Like, it's perfect. So thank you so much once again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Be sure to also follow me on my other forms of social media in order to stay connected, and I will see you guys in my next video. I love y'all. Thank you so much to everybody for just watching, and thank you so much for subscribing, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.